Cavs owner Dan Gilbert has done it again. Mike Brown has been fired after a short stint for the second time in Cleveland. I'm Anthony Collins. Let's bring in Brian Windhorst, who covers the NBA for ESPN. Brian, the Cavs just finished a disappointing season, 33-49, but getting rid of 44-year-old Brown still came as a surprise. Why did they not believe he was the right fit for the team?
Well, they're transitioning. They fired Chris Grant in February as their general manager, and this move was made in conjunction with naming David Griffin their new general manager. Mike Brown was very much of a Chris Grant hire. They have a very strong relationship dating back from Mike Brown's first stint with the Cavs, which ended back in 2010. And as they move on to a new general manager who has a different philosophy, largely an offensive philosophy, they wanted to give him an opportunity to hire an offensive-minded coach. Mike Brown, the defensive-minded coach, and he struggled getting the Cavs to be improved on the defensive end of the court this year, and all of those factors together led them to make this decision to fire him only 1 year into a 4-year contract.
All right, Kyrie Irving is up for a contract extension this summer. With all these moves, what are the chances he does stay with Cleveland?
Well, these moves are all aimed, at least in part, to cater to Kyrie Irving. Kyrie did not get along very well with Mike Brown. They clashed a little bit, specifically Brown's focus on the defensive end. And Kyrie was also not thrilled with the direction of the team with general manager Chris Grant. One of the things that David Griffin has really focused on since he became the interim general manager 4 months ago was fostering and building a relationship with Kyrie Irving. And as they head towards, giving him a contract offer in July, giving an opportunity to hire a coach that, the Kyrie may prefer working with, is probably factored at least some into this decision.
Are there any names of coaches rumored to be on that list of possible next head coach?
Well, I think that David Griffin, he was with the Phoenix Suns for 17 years, and in his last few years there, he was with Coach Alvin Gentry, who was is now an assistant coach with the Los Angeles Clippers. Vinny Del Negro also worked in Phoenix, and there's some other names such as Mike D'Antoni, who coached in Phoenix while David Griffin was there. It wouldn't surprise me if David Griffin hires an offensive-minded coach, and he certainly worked with a lot of them during his time in Phoenix.
Brian Windhorst with the insight. Great stuff as always. Once again, after being hired in April of last year, Mike Brown has been let go of his duties as head coach of the Cavaliers. I'm Anthony Collins with your ESPN Headline.